Hello and welcome back to another video on the Owen McDonough YouTube channel. Today we're doing a keep, loan, sell with the current Celtic squad. If you do enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this. We're using the tier list format, so you can see the tiers: keep, loan, sell, and gone. Some players that have already left the club, retired, or just been sold, etc. So I'm going to start off with Yuki Kobayashi. I would say he's a sell. He's never going to be good enough for the team. For Celtic's level, didn't get a chance at all last season. Didn't really get a chance under Ange either, so I mean it's unfortunate for him, but I just don't think he's Celtic quality. Another centre half, Stephen Welsh. I would also say sell, unfortunately, just because in the games I've seen him play, I don't think he is the standard. There's little mistakes in there, and he's a Celtic fan. He's been through the youth setup, but I think a sell would be the best move for him in his career as well. To go elsewhere, he was getting linked with a move to somewhere in Italy a couple seasons ago, so maybe somewhere like that would be a good place for him to go. Cameron Carter-Vickers, 100% keep. You can't be selling your best assets like that, and I think he's just one of Celtic's best players. Without Cameron Carter-Vickers, the team is completely different, so I think you need to have him in there. Anthony Ralston, I'd also say keep, because we need depth as well at the same time. We don't have a backup left back. He's the backup right back. Alistair Johnson isn't in pre-season right now, getting a bit of time off with Canada, so doing so well Copa America. So Ralston, he's going to be an important player with all these extra games this season, with more Champions League games, hopefully a longer run in the League Cup as well. So yeah, Anthony Ralston definitely keep. Joe Hart, already gone, unfortunately, retired now into the world of punditry, but Celtic's already replaced him. Well, already, you'd have expected to have replaced him by now. Two goalkeepers in Schmeichel and Sinizalo. Schmeichel's a class keeper, and I'm sure he's going to do great this year, and an option to extend that for a further year next year. Odin Thiago Home, a player I really liked when Celtic signed him. Got a bit of a chance at the start of last season, but nothing much, but I would definitely keep him. I feel like he's a player that you want to have in and around the squad. He's a good talent, good young player, so if he gets his chance this season, I'm sure he'll do well, and he's been looking good in pre-season. Next up, James McCarthy. I could say gone or sell. Won't get anything for him, but I'll say sell anyway, as he is still on the wage. Yeah, less said the better there. Hasn't been featured since Ange was here. Hasn't been cited since Rodgers was here, really, so it's a bit of a strange one. He's on such big wages, just there's no impact at all. Apparently he's good around the dressing room, but still a lot of money. Kwon, he was on loan at St Mirren for the second half of last season. I put him on loan for at least the season anyway, and if he's not good enough, I'd just get him gone then. Hasn't got a chance with the first team, but I mean, yeah, I don't think he will be good enough, but a loan to somewhere else in Scotland, hopefully, and get a wee run out there, that'd be good for him. Build him up a bit. I mean, coming to Scotland too, it's a new environment, but still, you gotta have a bit about you to play for Celtic. Iwata, I would keep him. He's a good player, good backup for McGregor. We've seen when he was injured, he came in, did well, got a wee run in the team, but will he be able to sustain place in the team? I don't think so, as long as McGregor's here. Iwata's, I think he's 28, 29 now, so he's not too young himself, just a year too younger than McGregor, so I don't think that he'll be a starting player, but I do think he'll be around the squad. Scott Bain, I suppose may as well keep him. You need a certain amount of Scottish players for the Champions League and stuff like that, so don't want him ever playing, but I'm happy for him to be third choice and nothing more than third choice. Paulo Bernardo, someone who's not currently in the squad yet, was on loan here last season, is looking like he will come in the door, so you got to keep him. I'd be a big fan of Paulo Bernardo. I think he's a good player, and with the possibility of the next man we have coming up here, Matt O'Reilly, leaving, with rumours coming from every country, it seems like he could be going there, but if O'Reilly does go, I think Bernardo coming in would be a great move for Celtic. So O'Reilly, I'm going to say keep. You have to keep your best players, as I said earlier, but I think it is looking like he is going to leave, but if he wants to stay another season, I won't hold that against him anyway. Rio Hatate also, keep him. He wasn't at his best form last season, he was injured a lot as well, but if he can get a good pre-season in him now, stay fit and get a good run, could be looking good, and who knows, he could be off somewhere in Europe shortly as well if he has a good season. Captain Callum McGregor, you'd have to keep him too. Doing a lot of keeping right now, but he's a phenomenal player. Stepped right into Scott Brown's shoes, filled the boots, and brilliant player. James Forrest, a player that's doing well in pre-season. He had a good game against DC United on Saturday night, looking lively, looking very fit, fast. He's looking the best we've seen from James Forrest in a number of years, so I'd definitely say keep there. We wonder how many more years he'll have left in him. We thought he might have been finished a year or two ago, but he's revitalised under Brendan Rodgers now, so yeah, I'd keep him. Luis Palma, another player that I would keep. I think he needs a big year this year, because last season he started off so well, but he kind of tailed off near the end, or the second half of the season. He got goals in the Champions League, penalties, goals against Atletico Madrid, stuff like that. But he needs a big season. Celtic paid big money for him, and I think he will deliver if he's given that opportunity. Kyogo, top class player for Celtic, a player that's really needed, top quality striker. Pre-season he's been scoring goals. I know it's only pre-season, but when you're hitting the back of the net, that's no bad thing. Yang, a player I would loan out this season, maybe to an Aberdeen, somebody like that. Hibs, somebody like that. A decent team in the league, but for Celtic I don't think he's right there yet, but maybe with a loan he would be. O is already away, off to Belgium, so he's gone. I'd like to see what he could do, but with him getting sold, I'd expect Adam Idah to come in now. Don't know if it will happen, but I would definitely hope so. Benjamin Siegrist, it looks like he is out the door. He's not 100% gone yet, so I will say sell, but it looks like he's going to Bucharest, where Neil Lennon is currently the manager over there. He's going over there. Was linked he was going to go to Australia, but that didn't materialise then. Marco Tilio is a bit of a strange one. He came in, he was injured when he got here, played about 20 minutes, then went to Australia on loan where he came from, and now that loan expired and he's away off on loan there again, so I would just say sell at this stage. Just get any bit of money back you can for him. Dyson Maida, brilliant player. You didn't know what he could do until he was gone. Did brilliant then when he came back into the team after his injury, so definitely keep there. Next up, Mikey Johnson. I would say sell. He's gotten a lot of chances, but the injuries just keep coming back. But I think for him as well, it'd be best he would get moved to a higher team in the Championship, maybe go back to West Brom, and he could have a good career too, still 24, 25, but I think his future lies places other than Celtic, just in my opinion anyway. Moving on, Nicholas Kuhn, keep. I think he could have a big season this year. He had his problems with his mouth when he came in, teeth, so that's aside now. He's building up the energy, the strength, and I'm sure he's going to have a good season. But if not, it could be looking to sell, because you can't just keep these guys around for ages and then just lose the value of the player. So yeah, definitely keep for now. Adam Idah, not in the door. Don't know will he be in the door, but I would keep him. I would buy him. Norwich, I'd pay for whatever they wanted for him. I would pay that. I think he's a brilliant player, and he's what Celtic need. Big, strong striker, something different. Haksabanovic, he is gone, off to Malmo in Sweden. Unfortunate it didn't work out. He looked good under Ange, but Brendan Rodgers obviously wasn't a fan of him. Alistair Johnson, I would keep him. I'd say he could become the next Celtic captain if he stays around for a couple of years once McGregor retires, but that's a big if he stays. He seems to love the city, loves Glasgow, loves the club too, so definitely keep him around. Greg Taylor, also keep. If he was gone, then we wouldn't have a left back, no left back whatsoever, so yeah, that'd be a bit of a bad situation, so he's definitely going to stay either way. Gustav Lagerbielke, I would loan him for now. I think he might get sold, but it's a strange one. He scored that goal in the Champions League to give Celtic the win against Feyenoord, but he wasn't featured since then, and that was back in December, so a bit of a strange situation. But I'd loan him out to maybe a Scottish club, maybe like an Aberdeen again, but if they'll want all these Celtic players, I don't know. Liam Scales, I'll keep. He got a new long-term contract at the end of last season, deserved it, and I'm sure he's going to have a good season again this year. Finally, Mike Nawrocki. I would hope that he'll be able to break into the team this season. Don't know if he will be able to, but I think it would be good if he could. He got injured in the first pre-season game against Ayr United, I'm pretty sure, so he hasn't featured since then in pre-season, but it would be great if he could at some stage just try and get into the team a wee bit, but I'm not sure at the same time, is he going to be able to do that or not? So yeah, there is my list of keep, loan, sell. Not too many players loaned or sold in my opinion, but they need to get reinforcement in. They need a left back, they need a striker, two strikers really, a centre half, a midfielder, so there's positions where they need to improve on, but you know, I'm sure before the season starts that Celtic will get the deals done, and they need to, because if not, you don't want to sleep when you're at the wheel kind of thing. So may as well take advantage now, focus on ourselves. If Celtic get the business done, that's all we can do, and you know, we have the money to do so, so may as well. So yeah, hope you just enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for getting this far. If you got this far in the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll chat to you all later with a new video very shortly. So yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck.